We didn't have to pay anything for it. We negotiated it for free. When we came down and looked at the laundromat, the landlord had control of it and he wanted a sum of money. It was 100% free. We took it over. It's the only way that it should happen, really. I don't think you can get into business if you're not confident in yourself and you know what you're going to do with it once you have it. You don't just buy a business and open the doors and pray that people come. You have to have a plan of how you're going to make it different than what it already was. It took us about 2 months. From the time we took it over, it was paying its own bills. We didn't have to infuse any cash whatsoever. The store is very profitable, it's doing well. My day-to-day career is consulting. We go in and try to help them find those areas in their business that isn't necessarily benefiting their business at all.
Akron, Ohio, and Rick Schwartz, another laundromat. I get emails almost every week now. Folks that are doing this, they're opening stores. They're getting their laundromats for free.
A lot of times the information that's in books and tapes and DVDs is common sense information, but what's amazing is you weren't able to come up with all of that information yourself.
Middle America. Rick Schwartz has a different background than you do. He's not Korean. He's not Chinese. He's not from Los Angeles. I have done this coast to coast.
As a consultant, we always turn to consultants. We're trying to cut to the chase, get all of the hurdles and roadblocks, things that you get hung up on, analyzing things. We were trying to get that all out of the way. Hiring a consultant is the best way to go, and it's great to be able to discuss that with an individual that has been there and lived it and has gone through it.
Ladies and gentlemen, get the DVD. You're gonna love it and you're gonna be happy.
Makes total sense. It's common sense. It's not like it's, somebody's reinvented the wheel. It's just somebody that has cut through all of the minutia and dialed it into the information that's concise and to the point and what you need to focus on.
Rick was always a businessman, but he worked for someone else. Now he's earning cash and he's doing it for himself.
Owning the laundromat has been great all around, actually. It's given us something that we can all focus on as a family. It's given my wife some self-worth because she'd been home with the kids for 14 years.
I'm standing in the middle of an empty laundromat. This is where it begins. This is my system. Why is this laundromat free? Because the previous owner failed. There were so many things that he didn't do right. I teach you to do everything right.
The thing I enjoyed most about the DVDs was being able to watch a day in the life of. And I actually wanted to kind of fast forward to that. I wanted to kind of go to that first and watch it first because I was dying to get to that, and we can actually see what happens on a day-to-day basis. I enjoyed how it was delivered on the DVD. It was like real life. It was like, hey, get in the truck, here we go. Check out one of the mats and see how they're operating, the real life manner that it was put together.
The DVD is not only about acquiring these coin laundromats, but about running them successfully.
The DVD is universal. You can use the same ideas in any location. It doesn't matter.
You'll have the store open, up, and running in a few months, but you'll be running it for years and earning cash profits.
My goal is to make this a $20,000 a month location.
I'm standing in front of my next laundromat. When I approach these stores, I don't fall in love. This is a business. And if you do everything right, you will be a success. I teach you to do that.
It is a no-brainer in my mind to buy the DVD because you've covered everything, literally from lease negotiations to machine repairs. The whole gamut, everything is in there. It's the encyclopedia. Short of you coming out and literally running the business, it's like having a business coach there with you at all times.
Rick, congratulations. I appreciate what you've done and what you're doing for me.
This was the best business for us to get into that we could possibly find. We're going to continue to look for more.
These people are trying to do their laundry in an empty laundromat. They're pissed.